Everybody get up.
This is Flashback Comics New Release Wednesday for July 10th, 2013, and I'm your host, Patrick Michael Strange. Welcome back. Thank you for checking us out always. But let's get right to it. I know what y'all want. The new release books. Let's get it on. Here we go. Quantum and Woody, #1. And we have a great Valiant cover from Valiant on that. Moving on to Justice League, issue number 22. Start of the Trinity War, part 1. We have Sheltered, #1 from Image. The Superior Spider-Man, number 13. Nightwing, number 22. Green Lantern Corps, number 22. Katana, number 6. Ballistic, #1 from Black Mask. Miss Fury, number 4. Six Gun Gorilla, number 2. East of West, number 4. Indestructible Hulk, number 10. Bubblegun, number 2. Fathom the Elite Saga, number 4, and we have a great variant cover to that issue as well. Demons, the Unseen from Grimm Fairy Tales, number 2, and we have a great variant cover for that issue as well. Batman, number 22. Demon Knights, number 22. Peter Cannon Thunderbolt, number 10, and we have a great variant cover from Dynamite on that one as well. Adventure Time, #1. Adventure Time Candy Capers, #1. And we have a great variant cover for that issue of Adventure Time from Kaboom. The Walking Dead, #112. Star Wars, #7. Batman Lil Gotham, #4. The Wake, #1. The Black Bat, #3. And we have a great variant cover from that one as well. The True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys, #2 from Dark Horse. The Weirding Willows, issue #2 from Titan and Atomica. Storm Dogs, #6. Rachel Rising, #18. Bleeding Cool, #5. Zombies the Cursed, #1. George R.R. Martin's Skin Trade, #1, and we have 2 great variant covers for that issue as well. Actually, we have 3. 1, 2, and 3. 3 great variant covers on George R.R. Martin's Skin Trade. Moving on to The Darkness, The Age of Reason, part 1. Actually, issue number 114 of Darkness, but it's the Age of Reason part 1 storyline going on within that book. The Bionic Man, #21. Dark Shadows, #18. Daredevil, #28. X, #3. Dawn, the Swordmaster's Daughter and Other Stories, one shot from Image Comics. Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, Season 9, #23. SpongeBob Comics, #22. Smallville, Season 11, issue #15. Secret Avengers, #6. Moving on to more great books, we have Red Sonja, She-Devil with a Sword, #19. Uncanny X-Men, #8. Hawkeye, #12. Wolverine, #6. The Legend of Oz, The Wicked West, #9. Grimm, #3. Godzilla, #13 from IDW. Thor the Dark World, Prelude, #2. Warlord of Mars, Deja Thoris, issue #27, and we have 2 great variant covers for that, and you always gotta love Deja Thoris' costume. Moving on, Mega Man, #10 of 12 of the Worlds Collide storyline, which is issue 27 of Mega Man. Threshold presents The Hunted, #7. Miss Fury, #4, and we have 2 great variant covers for Miss Fury from Dynamite. Crossed, The Badlands, issue #32. Ghosted, #1 from Image. Peter Panzer Faust, issue #12. Grimm Fairy Tales, The Jungle Book, Last of the Species, #5. Chew, #35. Great Pacific, #8. Ultimate Comics The Ultimates, number 27. Helheim, Number 5 from Oni. Batman Arkham Unhinged, number 16. Astonishing X-Men, number 64. World's Finest Huntress Power Girl, issue number 14. Suicide Squad, number 22. Exo Manowar, featuring the Eternal Warrior, number 15, which features 2 great variant covers from Valiant. Love that Eternal Warrior crossover, all my Valiant fans out there. Astro City 2, number 2, I guess. I think we got that right. There we go. Astro City 2 from DC Vertigo. Check that out. Great Alex Ross cover on that one. Young Avengers, number 7. Batgirl, number 22. The Fearless Defenders, number 6. Avengers Arena, Murder World, number 12. 12 Reasons to Die from Black Mask, issue number 2. Ghostface Killer in the house. Wu-Tang. Judge Dredd Classics, number 1 from IDW. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, New Animated Avengers, number 1, IDW. My Little Pony Micro Series, number 6, and we have 2 great variant covers for that, featuring Applejack. And last but not least, we have The Shadow, Green Hornet, Dark Knights, number 1. We have 3 great variant covers for that. One from Cassidy, Alex Ross, and Chris Iliopoulos. I probably messed up his name, but great variant covers from Dynamite. Dynamite does it. And the guy that loves Dynamite is getting ready to join me. His name is Troy David Phillips. Troy David is in the house.
How you doing there, Patrick Michael Strange?
All right, man.
Try not to be too jealous as I'm rocking my white lantern ring.
I see how it is. We got the red lantern rings. We now get the white rings, and you don't show no love for your bro.
Well,
I want to
you know
represent a
what?
white ring.
I didn't say you couldn't have one. I just said you didn't have one yet.
This is my man Troy David. I love you, brother. How you doing? Have
Absolutely.
a good 4th of July weekend?
I did. I had a good Independence Day, and me and Captain America, we were rocking it DVD style.
Okay.
Actually, no, I take that back, Blu-ray style, because I was watching the special features.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Speaking of great movies, I know you're Mr. Kaiju. Pacific Rim
Pacific
comes out
Rim.
this Friday.
Get excited. You know what? We got to roll right into the spotlights now. You got me started.
Okay, let's do it. Go
So-
ahead. Rock and roll.
If you follow me this way, I'm going to pop up IDW's Godzilla number 13, written by Dwayne Straczynski. It's an awesome monster comic. You get Godzilla and a lot of the classic monsters. You get Kumonga, the giant spider. You get Gigan. You get Anguirus, Rodan, Mothra, King Ghidorah.
Yes.
You get, and yes, I got the pronunciations.
Yes, you
'Cause
did.
you know what? I got those DVDs, and I watch them in the original Japanese. The original 1954 movie in black and white, awesome film noir. Tragic film, almost, the way it works out. Dwayne Straczynski, however, does not ignore the human element that goes on with this. There are some solid characters, and they have a story of their own. They've captured the monsters, they've taken them to Monster Island, and the way it works out isn't quite the way... now we have to let the monsters out. We're in deep. The space monsters have come. Things aren't going well. And you have Godzilla at the centerpiece. There's just so much going on. It's awesome. I can't say enough good about it. So
I'm a
there.
fan of his writing, so I definitely have to check that out.
Oh, yeah. You want to follow Dwayne Straczynski to
Yeah.
whatever title he goes
yes,
to.
he's one of those writers.
Yeah, kind of like Brian Wood, kind of
Yes.
like Kurt Busiek,
Yes.
kind of like a whole lot of people. But for right now, Mr. Straczynski is firmly in Godzilla. So guess where I am every month after month.
I gotcha.
Now, I got to shoot down...
All right. Next picks.
Where did my book go?
We got the books over here.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Let's not have too much of a gap.
Okay. There's no way that I could get away without mentioning a solid Dynamite title. And here we have The Shadow, The Green Hornet, Dark Knights. Okay. There's been an awesome line of Green Hornet books. Green Hornet Year One, Green Hornet Legacy. There's been 2 awesome Shadow books, The Shadow and The Shadow Year One. Well, now we bring the 2 characters together. There was Masks, which just ended last month. So now we have yet another really cool, awesome team up with the 2 characters. Dynamite Entertainment is, once again, bringing in the classics. You get, zoom in on a little bit here and look at some of the great, the art in the drama. It's a little different from your high-speed four-color action. You actually get a bit more of a deeper, involved, character-driven story. One of the reasons I like the two characters, though, is they have great characteristics. They also have great action. I kind of wish they could get the car chases in motion. Car chases would be so much cooler. But, and I can't, last but not least, I got to walk by and say, hey, Justice League Trinity War.
That's my pick. You're moving too fast.
I didn't stay there very long.
Troy isn't exactly prepared today. He was supposed to have his book at the end.
Hey, you know what? Y'all move the
He's a
order
busy
around.
man.
You know what? Here we go. Daredevil. If you've not been following the Daredevil series, there's been a lot going on with not only Daredevil himself, but with the Daredevil supporting cast. Pop this open and let's have a look-see.
Speak on it, man.
You got bright, vibrant covers going on. You've got a great friendship drama with Matt Murdock and Foggy Nelson. Foggy, I won't give away a lot of stories here, but Foggy's in a hospital and it doesn't look good, and he's turned to Matt for some heartfelt support, and Matt has been right there for him. Simultaneously, Matt just finished a story arc involving Lady Bullseye and Bullseye, and now we're moving right along here. Matt's got challenges. He's got a lot on his plate. One of the things that I've been impressed about with Daredevil, though, is that the characters continue to go forward with their stories. They're not doing the thing, you know how sometimes a character just seems to revert back.
Yeah.
You go backwards and, let's tell this story again. Let's do this thing again.
Yeah.
They're not doing that now. Foggy hasn't had cancer before.
Okay.
Now he does.
Wow.
And it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
He's one of the core characters in Daredevil.
It is, He's part of that grounded center, that thing that keeps Matt Murdock from just being a two-dimensional, four-color superhero. There's more to it now. Keep following along with Daredevil if you aren't already. I give him I need the Blue Lantern of hope is what I need.
Hope. Gotcha.
What have you got for me, Mr. Strange?
Was that all your picks? You had one, you had Dark Knights. Oh, you did have three.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So talk about not being prepared.
I'm prepared. Let's do it. Here we go. He's a Dynamite guy, and I guess I'm the Valiant guy, as always. And we're not getting paid by those guys, but we sure would love to, wouldn't you?
It would be awesome.
So Dynamite Valiant,
hook us up.
Hook some brothers up. All right. My pick of the week, starting up, Quantum and Woody.
I knew
number
it.
one.
I knew it.
This was one of the most popular titles during the second phase of Valiant when they were, I think, was Acclaim during the Acclaim years.
Yes.
Great brothers storyline. It's two brothers by other mothers brought together, adopted. I think they were. Both have superpowers, and they're kind of thrust into this universe. And it's I don't want to give away too much. It's very interesting. It mixes a lot of action, superhero type stuff that we love, but a little comedy twist. And it's a little different than the rest of the Valiant line. But it's a great book. It's a great read. They're just very interesting characters that I think you're gonna love. If you like kind of Deadpool in a way, with its kind of quirkiness, but yet you'll still love that superhero action. I think you're gonna like Quantum and Woody a whole heck of a lot. And last but not least, it involves a goat. Let's leave it at that.
Well, I can't leave it at that.
You want to leave it a little bit more?
I want people to see this, the Summer of Valiant.
All the other great titles coming out this year.
Yes.
Another great Summer of Valiant.
This is what the company has to offer to you.
Yes.
If you're looking for quality entertainment, right here, people. I got your quality entertainment.
X-O Manowar, Bloodshot were two of the great titles that debuted last year. So we got more great action happening from Valiant. You got Quantum and Woody coming out right now that we have in stock. And there's going to be a brand, Bloodshot is going to be turning into Bloodshot and the Heart Corps with issue 14. This is Bloodshot number 0 that's going to come out. Bloodshot's going to translate to Bloodshot and the Heart Corps, including that. And then another great new number 1, Eternal Warrior, who's making his crossover in that X-O Manowar book that you saw a little bit earlier. A great Summer of Valiant. Eternal Warrior is a great character. He also made some appearances in Archer and Armstrong, being he's the brother of Armstrong. I'm a big Valiant guy, and I don't want to talk too much because y'all think I'm being paid, but we're not. But we love it. You got to check out on Quantum Woody. One of my picks of the week. Check that out. Another pick of the week I have from Image. I don't know too much on this book, but I'm a big post-apocalyptic kind of guy. I love my post-apocalyptic type stories. I'm playing Last of Us on PlayStation. Y'all should check that out. Shout out to Last of Us on PlayStation. But Sheltered by Brisson and Christmas and Chankama. I believe his name, Ed Brisson, Johnny Christmas, and Sherry Chankama. A great looking book, post-apocalyptic tale. I'm all about it. Don't know too much on it, but Image has been putting out a lot of great new titles lately. If you've followed the new release Wednesdays with Thief of Thieves, The Walking Dead, Jupiter's Legacy.
Jupiter's Legacy.
There's a lot of great Image books coming out. So Sheltered, I think, might follow in that vein. Scope that out. And last but not least, you heard us hype it last week. Well, you heard me hype it with my pick of Sin, Trinity of
Pandora,
War.
Trinity. Yeah, Trinity.
Trinity. Yeah. It's the upcoming Trinity War storyline that's going to encompass all the Justice Leagues, Justice League Dark, Justice League of America, and then the regular Justice League. This is where it is all going to start with part one of the storyline. Heroes are going to fall. And heroes will rise, but I think it's not going to be very good at the end because after this storyline, we're going to get the Forever Evil storyline.
See, you're giving it all away.
Well, we already talked about it last week. So you're going to want to check this out because some crazy stuff is going to go down. Not what you're expecting. As my man Troy David said last week, it's going to be essentially DC's Civil War in a way. That's going to make a lot of waves with the rest of the books, and it's going to set the precedents for storylines to come. So you'll want to get on this if you're a DC fan.
The least you need to know is that it's written by, zoom in on that, Jeff Johns. If you followed the Green Lantern stuff, the Rebirth, the
Flash,
Core Recharged. Well, let's one big thing at a time. You followed the Green Lanterns for 10 years, and Jeff Johns managed to just keep hitting you over and over. Epic.
Yes.
Epic. And I gotta say, epic success. All right, it was awesome. He's moved on now. This is what he's moved on to. So, phase one, epic one. I think.
But he's our chief creative officer now, I think.
Well,
him and Jim Lee are like the head guys, like making.
And Jim Lee's brought a lot of excitement since the New 52, since he's come on board, and he's taken his Wildstorm characters, put them in place at DC, and given them to DC to do things with.
Oh, yeah.
So we're up and rolling here. It's time to get excited.
Yep, a lot of good stuff coming out. So those are our picks of the week.
Yes,
we have
indeed.
a lot of stuff to do. So we're gonna cut this one short. You know how we like to blab. I'll cut him off because we get him going. You'll be here forever. But you want to read those new books, so come here to Flashback tomorrow. Pick up the new books. We got them for you. So let's let them know what they need to do in order to be involved and knowledgeable of what we got going on.
Well, besides just coming to the brick and mortar store, you need to like us on Facebook.
Like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Subscribe on YouTube.
And I believe you have a house to go look at.
I do. All right. I'm going to get it rolling. Thank you for checking us out. We'll be back next week. Patrick Michael Strange, Troy David Phillips, and we're out of here.